thanks to the Almighty. I request all the dignitaries and the audience to be seated.
Now, the choir will render a devotional song as an offering to Guru Parampara.
The emotions of happiness, my friends are ready with a beautiful opening performance to welcome you all for this great evening.
Sa
also benefit physically, mentally and emotionally if we practice yoga on the daily basis.
Yes, you are right, Mother Lakshmi.
Now, I request our honorable dignitaries to take their seats on the dais. The more we feel concern for others and seek their well-beings, the more friends we will have and the more welcome we will feel.
A beautiful smile is the best universal welcome. It can make the day a good day.
Here and a great welcome makes the merry fest. Greetings to one and all present here. I'm extremely privileged to have this opportunity to address you all at this important moment for celebrating Prasanotsav 14. It's an honor for me to deliver my welcome speech at this annual function. On behalf of my institution, I cordially and respectfully welcome our chief guest, Shri Hemant Chodia, Chairman of Blue Innovations Private Limited. We are grateful from the bottom of our heart for courteously and gladly accepting our invitation. We welcome you, sir. It's a great pleasure to welcome such a noble personality as our special guest, Shri P.G. Subramaniam, Principal, Bhavans Rajaji Vidyashram, Chennai, for this memorable event. We welcome you, sir. A man with a great vision as a pioneer to this institution. Your care, love and concern have nurtured this school to grow to its greater heights. We are delighted to welcome our correspondent, Mr. Surendra Kumar, sir. We welcome you, sir. With pride and joy, we welcome our K.C. Prasanotsav Memorial Educational Trust members. We grow and prosper because of your dedication and hard work. We welcome you all. We proudly welcome the 4 column poles of our school. Our senior principal, Ms. Lakshmi Prabha ma'am, Principal, Ms. Ruba ma'am, Vice Principals, Ms. Lakshmi ma'am and Malini ma'am. Our school glories because of your hard-eyed focus and immovable determination in rendering the best educational and cultural services to all the students in the fields, ever evolving and innovating novel structures and ideas as we grow in the rapidly changing world. I take an honor to welcome all our dear teachers. They work endlessly to shape the young lives and make them good citizens for the society. They inspire hope, enlighten wisdom, and instill a passion for learning. No one on the earth can love us more than our parents. Behind the hard work and success of any person, there is an inspiration and vision of parents. I extend a hearty welcome to all the parents who have taken time out of their busy schedule to cheer up for the students and appraise the efforts of the school. Your goodwill and appreciation brings positive energy in molding the students for their future growth and growth of the school. I would like to appreciate all the students for their presence, all fresh, happy and excited about the performances which are about to start. Once again, I welcome you all. Thank you.
Request our correspondent Mr. Surendra Kumar sir to introduce our honorable chief guest and special guest on the dais to the gathering.
Chief guest of today's program, my good friend Sri Hemant Chodia, special guest Sri Subramaniam sir, trustees K.C. Prasanotsav Memorial Educational Trust, senior principal madam, parents, teachers and my team of PVM and PVBM. Just when you look at the school calendar of 12 months, 2 important happenings do happen in school. One is the sports day and other is the annual day. And these are the 2 happenings in the school where I see most of the happiness on the faces of children and every staff member. And today we are here to celebrate Prasanotsav 14. And to be frank, last week when I was here, I had never seen students so happy, with that much of bliss on their face, and teachers, they were just so happy doing all the programs. So I'm sure that today you will surely take back very pleasant memories of the program today. I deem it a honor and privilege to introduce our chief guest, Sri Hemant Chodia, and the special guest, Sri Subramaniam sir. Sri Hemant Chodia, one of the top names in the business and social circles in Chennai, is a very humble, soft-spoken. What amazes me is the amount of tech savvy he possesses. I've come across very few people who just use their gadgets so very well as Mr. Hemant does. He completed his schooling in Don Bosco, his pre-university education in Loyola. Then he did his undergraduation in College of Engineering, Gindi, where he was senior to me. And after completing his undergraduation, he just moved to, he did his post-graduation at Carnegie Mellon, Pittsburgh in US. For past 36 years, he has been the managing director of Vijay Hemant Finance and Estates Limited, a Reserve Bank of India registered NBFC firm. He was a co-founder of webdunia.com, through which he developed Indian language content and software applications for web and mobiles. After exiting webdunia.com, he was a co-founder of Doodle Innovations Limited, a software company which employs more than 500 people in it. Sri Hemant sir had held a lot of positions in various social, cultural and educational institutions. He was chairman of South India Hire Purchase Association. He was also a management committee member of Madras Management Association. He has served as president of ROA Metro and was also managing trustee of Chennai Food Bank. At present, he is the associate secretary of AIM Jain Group of Institutions, which has about 13,000 students in it. I am glad to share that Hemant sir and Secretary Udan sir had taken me into the management committee of AIM Jain Institutions. I had been very fortunate to closely work with Hemant sir, and I am candid in admitting that it was a great time, great experience, learning experience for me, talking and interacting with you, sir. And lot of thought-provoking has also happened in due course. Thank you, Hemant sir, for having accepted our invitation and come all the way to grace the occasion. We also have with us Sri Subramanian sir, who is passionate about teaching and an ardent lover of art, music and dance. Sir is the principal of Bhavan's Rajaji Vidyashram, one of the leading CBSE schools in Chennai. Having started his career as teacher and coordinator academics in Sivasami Kalalya's Senior Secondary School, Mylapore, he subsequently became principal at RSK Higher Secondary School, Trichy, before taking up assignment at Bhavan's Rajaji Vidyashram. He has received certification from Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad, for strategic leadership for schools in changing environment. Subramanian sir is certified and trained resource person for subject Sanskrit and has authored class 6, class 7, class 8 Sanskrit books and workbooks published by CBSE. Sir is also a member of CBSE governing body, New Delhi. He is a fantastic resource person for value education, career guidance, experiential learning, integrity and ethics, classroom management, to name few. At present, Subramanian sir is also the secretary of Chennai Sahodaya Schools Complex. During his distinguished career in field of education, he has been recipient of many prestigious awards from various organizations and institutions. He has received Best Principal Award, Best Teacher Award, Best Resourceful Leader Award, Principal Par Excellence Award, Samskrita Award, Guru Rabindranath Tagore Saman, and have been bestowed upon him. Sir, though I didn't have that much of chance to interact with you, but I happened to hear a lot about you from our senior principal, madam, and I'm happy that you are here. And we would like to you to share your expertise with us when need arises. Let me again, on behalf of all trustees of Prasanotsav Memorial Education Trust and the complete team of Prasan Vidya Mandir and Prasan Vidya Bala Mandir, welcome you all. Thank you.
And bouquet as a mark of respect.
Namaste. May we request Mr. Badanraj Chodia ji to please be on the dais to felicitate our guests. Thank you.
I also request our correspondent Mr. Surendra Kumar sir to felicitate our special guest Sri P.G. Subramaniam sir, Principal of Bhavan's Rajaji Vidyashram with memento and bouquet as a mark of honor.
The handmade gift that we see on the screen is done by our beloved student Dev Surya of class 10. It is a chalk art, chess play with chalk art. Now Dev Surya will join us on stage to take picture with the dignitaries. Best wishes to Dev Surya for more of such creative work.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
The school magazine is the reflection of a culture of a school, as it is a mirror to cream of activity and expression of creativity and imagination. Now I request our special guest Sri P.G. Subramaniam sir, Principal of Bhavan's Rajaji Vidyashram, to join to release the 14th edition of Dewdrops.
Publishing a magazine a long drawn out process. Our Dewdrops is a symbol of pride and representation. It contains various contributions from students and teachers. It also contains essays, poetries, reports of various activities, drawings, cartoons and achievements from school, both students and staff. We are delighted to release our school magazine.
I request the sub-editors of Dewdrops, Miss Gajalakshmi ma'am, Miss Jonita ma'am, Miss Jagadishwari ma'am, Miss Lavanya Naresh ma'am, Miss Lakshmi Priya ma'am, and our junior editors, Kushvi Singh, Dakshin Kiran, Divina Angel, to receive the copy of Dewdrops from the chief guest. Give a big round of applause to the editors.
I also call upon our chief guest Sri Hemant Chodia sir, Chairman of Doodle Blue Innovations Private Limited, to release the music album composed by our music team.
And acknowledge the work of Ms. Revati, music teacher, who had trained the students and made it happen. Thank you, ma'am.
Mrs. Lakshmi Prabha ma'am, a legend whose expertise in various fields has shaped our school's culture and given a wonderful achievement. We welcome you, ma'am.
I request to view the screen as we present the annual report of a school.
Of honor, members from KC Prasanotsav Memorial Educational Trust, school managing committee members, school leaders who had accepted our invite and have made their presence, Shri Shankaranarayanan, Principal of Shri Gokulam Public School, Shri Govindarajan from Vidyasagar Global School, well-wishers, parents, students, and my dear teachers, my wishes to all as I begin the presentation. Maybe there is a road ahead of it, maybe there is a new world down the road. Walking forth is the only plight because we didn't come this far, to come this far only. A heart filled with aspirations is all that we knew since the very existence of the school. And that's what gave us the ambition of marching forward till excellence is achieved in all our endeavors. This report is comprised of the achievements made during the year gone by and at the same time set the path for greater accomplishments in the years to come. An auspicious beginning leads to a smooth functioning. Ganapati Homam was performed in the month of June before we reopened school for students. Parent orientation program. Parents are the important stakeholders. The orientation was conducted to all the classes by class teachers and principal. NABET accreditation. We aim at making our institution process-driven rather than people-driven. The school is certified as an accredited school by National Council of Education and Training, NABET. PVM focuses on continuous improvement in all aspects that we march forward towards excellence, and we all know it can never be achieved, yet the strive towards will never stop from our end. The school development infrastructure in 22-23. We'll have the video played here which showcases the inauguration of the basketball court by Shri C.V. Sunny, former captain of national basketball team, FIBA Level 3 certified coach. The Kriya Lab inauguration in PVM was done on 12th August 2022 by Shri Srinivas Raghavan, Principal of Bala Vidya Mandir, Chennai. This laboratory is the place where students enrich their creative skills and do experiential learning through STEM. The focus will be on critical thinking and problem solving. The school strength. What is displayed on the slide is the school strength in all the 3 years, right from 2020, 21 to 23. So including our kindergarten, our school strength today stands at 1,543. Nurturing the students for global readiness with Indian roots. The objective of providing education from kindergarten to higher secondary level is formed on character building and equipping students to be globally ready. By the words of Swami Vivekananda, we strive to offer man-making education and not money-making education. The mission of our school, to create an environment that focuses on holistic development of students, enabling them to be self-regulated, socially competent individuals who exhibit leadership qualities, can collaborate well, have critical thinking skills along with compassion and mutual respect while retaining Indian values and traditions. Through the presentation, we will look at how the quality objectives are mapped with all the activities of PVM. The value-added programs, financial education as a life skill. The school is certified as a money smart school. We have a skill subject from class 6 to 10 on financial education as a life skill. Hey Math, an online math learning program, is offered from 3rd to 10th classes. LXL Cinemas is an innovative film-based learning module that reaffirms life skills and values for students, parents, and educators. Newspaper in education. The school offers the newspapers Pattam and Times of India. Also, to keep our children happy, healthy, and we empower students through life skills and value education in partnering with Project Kaka, Children Against Child Abuse. Students are trained to attend the Hindi Prachara Sabha examinations, and happy to share the details of the students who are attending the examinations this year. Icing on the cake, board examination results. This year too, our students strived hard to strike the scores, and here we present the board examination scores of class 10 and 12 and the list of top scorers of all the subjects. Sanjana of class 10 with 479, Sadhana class 12 476, Siddharth of class 12 commerce 488. Beyond campus achievements, if you can believe it, the mind will make you achieve it. Bobby Knight. Here are the achievements by the achievers of PVM. In the cluster athletic meet, we have a list of students who have scored the bronze, silver, and gold medals, and also the 100-meter relay. So, list of the students are put up on the slide. We have the district level winners of chess tournament, Paramesh, Padmesh, Preetish, Dwarakesh, Monesh Raj, and Sri Darshan. In the chess tournament, the district level winners of 6 to 12 are Sarveshwaran and Vedapuri. We have Sudiksha having the national level Silambam winner. State level winners of Silambam are Atreya and Tushant. District level Silambam winners Sai Prashant, Jaybharti, Anush Balan, Sriniketan, Darnish, Harish, and Yogesh. Yoga district level winners, we have a list of students whose photos and the names are portrayed on the screen. We bagged the National Karate Championship, and the students of PVM won a lot of prizes, and these are the students who brought laurels to the school with a big trophy. Followed by sports, students did score in the inter-school culturals. To mention a few, the one at St. Brito's Academy, our school won the overall championship award. The students participated in the IIMUN that was held in Krish International and in Vidya Mandir at Estancia, and bagged prizes at various categories. Happy to announce the results of International English Olympiad and National Science Olympiad, where these following students will take up the examination in level 2. The English Olympiad results and the National Science Olympiad results. Nishika of 3rd standard, Pratisha, Niti, Srinaya, and Tanuja. The National Science Olympiad, Nishika, Tanisha, Pranaya, Jitesh, Madhav, Mavisha, and Ritishvel. Education is the passport of the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today, by Malcolm 10. As per these words, we at PVM prepare our children for the future by all that we do today. Let us see what do we do and how we do it. Student Council. First and foremost, framing the Student Council is the priority, as it is looked out as a powerful leadership and learning opportunity. The Student Council members are elected by the students and staff of the school. They engage in a structural partnership with the teachers and principal in school functioning. Ahimsa, Dharma, Karuna, and Satya are the 4 houses, and the student council, principal, vice principal, house captains, the cultural coordinator form the core team that acts as the spine of the school and makes the functioning systematic. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the best oat of them all? The leader position was gained by nomination, contesting in the election by campaigning to win. The investiture ceremony was held in the month of June and the student leaders were elected. To mention in specific, on a daily basis, the council members take care of the students' movement during the school break and dispersal time. They are part of every event of the school. To mention, today's event is not possible without my student council members. The list of extracurricular activities that is happening in the school. We in PVM explore the versatile skills of students through the extracurricular activities. Students mark their feat in sports, karate, yoga, cricket, chess, silambam, archery, drums, boxing, western dance and keyboard. An acknowledgement of the performances will be exhibited in annual day sports and participation in different state level competition. Band training is given to students in a systematic manner and no program is complete without the beat and the rhythm of the band troupe. Sports coaching, volleyball, basketball, athletics coaching is given to the student extending time after school hours, and specific students with skill and interest are given time and space. Iconic initiatives of PVM in the year 2022-23. PVM Career Guidance Cell is inaugurated to provide support and guidance to the students to explore and find their interest and passion to pursue higher studies. Mr. Nazar, CEO of Manna Foods, inaugurated the cell and gave a motivational talk to the students. Student internship. The students of standard 9 and 11 took up internship programs as a part of the initiative during Bal Pradarshini. Students who were interested came up with a business idea, prepared a project report, got the loan sanctioned by the school and put up their ideas to market and sell their products. A massive response of these efforts were found and the pockets got filled and their products got sold off. May I have the short video of the student internship, please?
An internship gives students the hands-on experience they need. I feel that internships are essential to develop the soft skills of the students that we cannot get in the classrooms. Technically speaking, I learned to enter DC, attendance sheets and file tax invoices. I would say that my internship was a very new experience which led to the exposure of the whole new world. I understood that there is more to what we learn in the books. An application of it may seem a little different. Thank you for the golden opportunity. Thank you.
NIOS affiliation as a study center. PVM is affiliated as an NIOS study center and has initiated the admissions to the students in need for class 10 and 12. Rotary Club of Mamandur approached PVM to begin the student wing Interact Club, and with no second thought, the club was inaugurated by Rotarian Pepsi M. Srinivasan, District Chief Coordinator of Interact Club. The committee members were elected and the club functions with good activities. MUN, Model United Nations Club, was formed and intensive training was given to the students who had come forward to join the club. Students were taken to the MUN events conducted at Sri Rishis International School and Vidya Mandir at Estancia. Students gained good experience and skill to speak up on a context and for a cause. Rise up for a cause. We together can. The community outreach program. A whole school donation drive to offer to the Indian Army was planned during Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the 75th Independence Day. And every student of PVM extended their hands and mind to support. The whole school collection was close to 4 lakhs. We thank the parents for being in support in this endeavor of ours. International Yoga Day. June 21st, the Yoga Day was celebrated in the rich monument at Chengalpet, the Pallavar Kudavarai Koil. Students gave a speech and performed yogasanas And teachers, drivers and conductors were also oriented on the benefits of yoga by providing the cause behind it. Compression only life support, stimulation based learning. Dr. Rajaram, Department of Anesthesiology of Karpaka Vinayaka Institute of Medical Science and Research Center, gave a training to the students of standard 11 and 12 on compression only life support. A CPR, a life-saving technique that's useful in many emergencies, such as heart attack or near drowning, in which someone's breathing or heartbeat has stopped. Students were certified for the completion of this training. Blood donation camp. A single drop of blood can make a huge difference. A mega blood donation drive camp was conducted by Therapant Yuvak Parishad with the help of Sai Fertility Hospital. PVM staff, parents and outsiders donated blood to serve the mankind. Medical camp with Lions Club Pallava Mandalam. Healthy citizens are the greatest asset any country can have. Winston Churchill. Healthy staff are the greatest asset any institution can have. The medical checkup camp was associated with Lions Club members for the PVM teaching and non-teaching staff, sub-staff, drivers and conductors and their families. The neighborhood also underwent a general medical checkup. Old age home and orphanage visit. PVM organized a donation drive to collect rice, stationeries, bedsheets and towels. Children dresses and toys were distributed to the orphanages. It was not only a distribution, the children stayed with them for a day and entertained them. International Girl Child Day. This day is valued very much by PVM. With Rotary Club of Mamandur and in partnership with Sai Hospitals, the school arranged medical checkup for all the girl students from class 6 to 12. Student counseling and support. Understanding the need for socio-emotional and the support, PVM had organized systematic sessions. To mention a few, Respect Challenge was a 2-month program that was taken up by school counselor Ms. Swapna Nair. Indic values, to gain an insight into the Indian history and emperors, to inculcate the life skills like citizenship, empathy, problem solving, and carrying forward the pride of the lineage, which were conducted by Radha and Mr. Dharani of Gurukul. Self-awareness is a vital life skill for students that promotes their well-being across all culture. Student of 9 had a session with Ms. Sujata, Senior Principal of San Academy. Adolescent Challenges, a session was conducted by Ms. Sri Vidya, School Counselor, to Standard 9 and 10 students. Puberty and Safety Measures. Student Counseling in Charge teacher, Ms. Vaishnavi, oriented the girl students of 6 to 8 with the support of senior girl students of class 11. Bullying and Labeling was oriented to the class 4 to 8, category-wise, to support the students in developing social competence by Sri Vidya, the school counselor. Study skills, students of standard 9 and 10 were empowered by Ms. Swapna Nair. How to analyze the answer scripts, the session which develops the ability, confidence and motivation to succeed academically for the students of class 7 to 12 was taken up by Ms. Swapna Nair. The special events that we participated in full swing, celebrating unsung heroes, Project Veer Gata. Students of all the classes were involved in different activities like article writing, artwork, making video. As a part of Veer Gata program, selected students of 9 were taken to Bhavan's Vidyashram, Chennai to attend an interactive session with Group Captain Abhay Satish Parandakar. Postal Week, the Department of Post was entrusted with the activity of postcard campaign, and in association with the Department of School Education and Literacy, Ministry of Education, our students of class 6 to 12 wrote a letter to the Honorable Prime Minister about their innovative ideas on the topic My Vision for India in 2047. Olympiad and Spell Bee. We conduct Olympiad, Spell Bee in Olympiad in Maths and Science in the school level, as a class level and category level, and today we would witness the awardees as Spell Bee Champion, Science Star and Math Wizard. Asset examination for class 3 and 5. is conducted in English and math. The big days of PVM, Bal Khel Mela, the annual sports day 14, was celebrated for the whole day involving the whole school. Mr. Ratnakumar, national level boxer, was the chief guest for the program, including the family members, teachers, parents and support staff. Matches and games were held for all. Bal Pradarshini, 550 students of the school participated in the Bal Pradarshini 14 held on December 2nd and was inaugurated by Ms. Chitra Ravi, CEO Chrysalis, and Ms. Sujata, Senior Principal, SAN Academy. Students exhibited their skills through hands-on by research, study and trial and error methods. Clubs at PVM. 14 clubs are available for the students to explore their interests. The clubs do empower with life skills that are valuable in becoming a better team player and sharpening the leadership qualities. Co-curricular activities. The co-curricular activities are planned every Friday and the details are published in the school calendar. Students are encouraged to take part. Section-wise winners are given certificates and the overall top scorer of the class is given the Multi-Talent Award. The CCA schedule is also published in the school calendar. The festivities at PVM. Festival is the occasion of enjoyment and celebration which promotes a child's social interaction and harmony. So let's look at a small video about the festivities that was done in PVM in this academic year. Thank you. The special assembly is named as Date of Remembrance, and we have so much of iconic days to be revered, recognized or celebrated. To mention a few: World Environment Day, Music Day, Population Day, Friendship Day, Photography Day, World Sign Language Day, Hindi Divas, World White Can Day, National Pose Day, World Diabetes Day. Cultural Fiesta. The much welcomed event by the students is the Cultural Fiesta, which is a platform to find the talents and explore new zones. For primary, the events are individual, and from 6th onwards, the events are individual, pair and group. Educational Tour. Educational tours help students to learn through visual experience and to explore new things. They learn more self-control and communication. Standard 10, 11, 12 had gone to Kanyakumari for 4 days, 6 and 7 to Vellore Golden Temple for a day. And we are planning to Coorg in the month of February for class 8 and 9. And standard 3 to 5 visited the India Shell Museum, the Dinosaur Gallery and the 8D Theatre. Scout and Guide unit of PVM. A big unit of trained scouts, guides, cubs and bulbul captains make PVM scouting experience very cherishable. Proud to inform that Rama Devi and Indumati R have completed the wood badge and have become trainers for teachers. They are well received by all the units during camps to be the coach. The session happened on Fridays after school for scouts and guides and for cubs and bulbuls during school hours. The teacher who makes the difference and not the classroom. It is the teacher that makes the difference. Teachers are very valuable to us. Without teachers, PVM can never be imagined. Teachers do exhibit their knowledge and skills at various opportunities. The Teacher Exchange Program. Prasan Vidya Mandir and Acharya Mahashraman Therapan Jain Public School jointly planned the Teacher Exchange Program. 5 teachers from either school got exchanged for 3 days to each other's campus and experienced teaching to students and the systems of the school. The feedback received from the teachers was very welcoming. Teachers found the various perspectives opening up about the students. Teachers certification. Mr. Sharan Kumar, a maths teacher, has cleared the Center Teacher Olympiad examination in good scores. Ms. Nirmala is selected to be the program coordinator of Tech Avant-Grade, a big project that is brought up by Microsoft Pan India for 1,000 schools. Mr. Stewart is the master trainer for health and physical education for CBSE. Ms. Divya Priya is selected as the master trainer for entrepreneurship for CBSE. Ms. Vaishnavi has completed the 1-year PG diploma course in student guidance and counseling by the IC3 Institute. Ms. Mala, Jonita and Indumati have completed the course as special educators and stand as a pillar of support for the students with learning difficulties. May we look to the video of the teacher rewards and recognitions that are received by our teachers in this academic year. Many staff empowerment programs in the school. Mr. G. Balasubramaniam, former director CBSE, conducted the program for our teachers on bagless days. Sultan Ismail, the soil biologist, conducted the program on traits of a teacher. Ms. Devanai on socio-emotional learning. Madras Dyslexic Association has conducted 6 days for primary, 2 days for KG and 4 days for the high school teachers. We Excel Trust, Ms. Geeta Balla, has conducted a program of music and movement in classroom. The learning continues. It does not stop with teachers. Here is the list of institutions our correspondent Sri Surendra Kumar has visited in this academic year. Doon School, Dehradun, Wellam School, Dehradun, Maxo College School, Ajmer, Shishukunj, Indore, Dr. Jayashree Parivar, Jaipur, Yellow Train, Coimbatore. It's not just a visit, but just to observe and learn the new creative ideas and see what could be implemented in PVM. Now to principal for the learning initiatives. Principal, myself, Lakshmi Prabha, was selected as an ambassador for the School Health and Wealth Program organized by NCERT and UNESCO. 100 principals pan-India attended this 5-day training at Delhi NCERT campus, and we will be taking up this to schools pan Tamil Nadu. The list of schools and trainings that are conducted by the principal in the year 22-23, we just put the list of the schools on the board. Last but not the least, by the motto Learn to Lead, I am proud and happy to share that 2 of our conductors have contributed a poem that is published in our newsletter, Dewdrops. So we just want to say that Learn to Lead is not just the motto for the students, but it is for all the stakeholders of PVM. PVM is a place of learning. PVM is a palace to learn lively. By this, I wish to conclude my strong yet long report, and I feel so overwhelmed to stand before you all and present this as one voice from many minds. With my humble prayers to the Almighty, I conclude by saying we at PVM will keep the students as priority and will strive to bring out the best from each child. Thank you very much for your patience in listening. Thank you.
Progress and success achieved throughout this year as read by your senior principal, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now, we welcome our special guest, Sri P.G. Subramaniam sir, principal of Bhavan's Rajaji Vidyashram, to share a few words with us.
Yo Namaha. Namaste. And a pleasant evening to one and all present here. Dignitaries on the dais, the chief guest of the day, Chodia sir, the correspondent of the school, Surendra ji, senior principal and my good friend Srimati Lakshmi Prabha and the principal of the school, the management, trustees, the family members, the principals of the neighboring school and my friends, Shri Shankar Narayanan sir and Dr. B.C. Govindarajan sir, the wonderful and dedicated team of staff members of this great institution, and wonderful parents who have entrusted your wards to this great institution, and my beloved students. A pleasant evening on this Purnima day. Today is Purnima and we are able to see the full moon there. I think we are all enjoying. This is part of one of the tradition which we all have been following in our culture. Generally on a Purnima day we used to gather outside in the open air, sit together as a family and would enjoy, worship God and enjoy having a good family time or a food together. And Purnima is a wonderful day and an auspicious day for worship of God and as well as to get blessings from the elders and to have a wonderful time. I think on this auspicious day, I am really happy to be part of this Prasanotsav. The word Prasan Vidya Mandir, that itself gives us a happiness, because in Sanskrit, Prasan means happy. In Hindi also we just Prasan hona chahiye, happy. I don't know what intention the school has named it as Prasan Vidya Mandir, but I consider that whoever comes into this school comes with happiness, stays with happiness, and goes out of the school with happiness. That is what I am able to see today. I think correspondent sir in his introductory speech said that he hasn't seen students so happy except for these 2 days. Yes, generally in any school, students are very happy for 3 or 4 events. One is their sports day, one will be their annual day, another will be their culturals or whatever it is, wherein they forget everything. They are to the top of their happiness because they forget about whatever they petty fights or petty arguments, but they long for these days in the school. And I think it is quite common to all of us. Even all of us, when we go back in our memory lane, we will not forget generally people say that all of us, whether how old we are, we don't forget our school teachers and school days. We may sometimes forget our college days, because school is a place where it lays a great foundation to a growth of a child into an individual who goes into the society. School is a place where we give, starting from LKG to class 12, 14 years of schooling. If it is a pre-KG, 15 years of schooling. School is a place where we lay a foundation of value, culture, tradition, education and everything. Today, with the advancement of technology, at a click of mouse or a click of thumb, we can learn subjects. But why still in our country we do have schooling system? Because school is a place where we can inculcate or imbibe values to children. That is the reason why still we have schools. And though homeschooling is slowly becoming a little popular from West, but schools cannot be just compensate homeschooling. We can never think of no school in our country, because school is a place where we just, I think during the presentation, the senior principal just spoke about the holistic learning. What is holistic learning? And we talk about 21st century skills. We talk about holistic development of a child. What is holistic development of a child? Unless otherwise there is a physical schooling, we cannot talk about development, holistic development of a child, or development of the 21st century skills. Yes, we had pandemic. No one thought that the world would go topsy-turvy into virtual mode. Yes, we all transformed to the virtual mode for the past 2 years. Quickly we all adapted. We are not against science and technology, because only because of the advancement of science and technology we were able to quickly adapt to the virtual mode and compensate a little bit during the pandemic. But never the virtual schooling can be compensated with the physical. Never the physical schooling can be compensated with the virtual schooling, because the physical schooling wherein children come to school and have a physical contact with their teachers, with their friends, wherein they learn a lot of life skills. We are just seeing friendship, and the top theme of the annual day program is Sathyameva, Jayate, and we have active citizen and let live. And when I also see the vision and mission of the school and the motto, learn to lead, nurturing students for global readiness with Indian roots, underline the last word. That is very, very important, because with the influence of the West, with the influence of the present day scenario, where children have so much of distractions, wherein they forget about their basic traits, values, or life skills. Only schools can do this. Schools have the major responsibility of inculcating the values or the life skills in the children. That is what this present Vidya Mandir is doing for the past 14 years. I think the management has started this institution with a great motto of learn to lead. You need to lead. Everyone are leaders. I think we as principals, we are only, maybe we are by designation we call ourselves as leaders, but each one here in this campus are leaders. Starting from the security to the bus drivers to the each and every student here, the parent, the staff members, the teacher, each one are leaders here. Only we, the principals, maybe we just nurture them, take them together as a team leader. That's all I always say. Because we leaders believe a system-oriented school. I always tell in my school, people should ask, oh, today principal is not available in the school, because things should happen automatically. Children, staff members, everything should happen, for which you need a proper culture and value to be inculcated in the school. I think I'm able to see that in this school. I'm very happy to note that starting from each and the security. See, when a car entered the campus, the security wished by saying good evening sir or namaste. Namaste. Generally the tradition, we believe that. I think also this school also believes, when I just went around with the correspondent, many children were wishing namaste, which belongs to our culture. Rather than wishing good morning or good evening, they were wishing us namaste or namaskar, which is our culture. And I was very happy to note that. We shouldn't forget our Indian roots. That's what the motto say. And that was the vision of the school, says that, yes, we should prepare the children to face the global society or the global world, but without forgetting our roots, basic Indian roots, our value, our culture and tradition. I think Prasanotsav Vidya Mandir is doing a great service. I think they've come a very long way of 14 years. And when we just saw the strength of the school, which has jumped within the span of 2 years, I think from 1,100, it has now come to 1,500. This speaks volume of what the school does. And I was also able to see the very homely atmosphere of the management or the people around here when I just met them before we could come on to this function here. That is also very, very important. I think the management or the trustees with a great vision has started this institution which is being led by a wonderful principal and a galaxy of dedicated team of staff members that has led this school to come up to this level in the span of this 14 years, not compromising on the values and tradition of our great Bharat or the India or the culture of our country. Because our country is very much rooted to culture and tradition. We shouldn't forget our culture and tradition because it speaks about of great values. Honesty, integrity, loyalty, sincerity, dedication, commitment. If students are imbibed with all these values along with their education, physics, chemistry, biology, science, social can be taught by anybody else. But these values only schools and teachers can be taught, and for this sometimes it need not be even taught. Teachers are supposed to be walk the talk, we always say. In fact, both myself and Lakshmi ma'am, we are all resource persons. We just tell the teachers or the people who come for the training program, you should be a role model. You should be an example to your staff members and to your children. You should just walk the talk. You should just by seeing you, by observe, because we always believe as teachers, children observe us like anything else. If we are going to walk the culture or the value what we believe in us, definitely children will learn from us and they will imbibe automatically. And I think we always tell that as educators, it is not necessary to have a separate value education period or moral science period. Any teacher, subject teacher can teach values or set an example as values along with their subject teaching. It is not required that values to be taught separately. Yes, it can be taught through the many stories, our Puranas, Itihasas, Upanishads. Our culture, our tradition, our Vedas have a number of stories which can be taught to children through which values can be learned. But teachers, as teachers of various subjects, while transacting their subject, they can also teach values through their subject, through maths or through science, through social, through physics, through chemistry, through biology, through accountancy, everything. So teachers, each and every teacher should take this as a mission and then imbibe those values in the children. If that be the case, definitely children will lead this global world. At the end of 14 years, when they are put on to this society, which is very, very competitive, which is very, very challenging, they should be equipped as the students of PVM, the present Vidya Mandir. I think the school is striving and the school will, and there is no doubt that the school will continue to strive to nurture to the students to global citizens, to lead the global world and learn and lead the global world. I think with this few words, I'm really happy to be part of this wonderful annual day function. Let me not take much time because still we have our chief guest to address, and we have, I think all of us are waiting to witness the wonderful cultural program wherein children have put in wonderful effort. I think the annual report spoke about the enormous activities which is being done in the school. I think rightly said, definitely there is no doubt with all these activity, definitely there will be a holistic development of the child, and definitely they will learn and they will lead this world, and there is no doubt in few years the PVM students will be around the globe and they will start building a very strong alumni association wherein children from various walks of life will come back to the school and address and motivate the children to become a global citizens with deep Indian roots. And once again, my humble request to the staff members and teachers, please never ever compromise on the values and imparting the life skills to the children through which they will be successful in their life. I think school should only nurture a student to become a good human being rather than to produce an engineer or a chartered accountant or an entrepreneur. If you're going to produce or nurture a student to a good human being, automatically that student will either be a good chartered accountant or a doctor or an engineer or an entrepreneur. My congratulations to the staff members of PVM and the principals and the dedicated staff of the PVM and wonderful parents. I think parents, you can be rest assured that you have entrusted your kids to a wonderful institution, and there is no doubt that your children will be a great citizens of this wonderful country, Bharat. My congratulations to all the staff members of the PVM team and to the children of Prasanotsav Vidya Mandir. Best wishes for class 10 and 12 for the forthcoming board examination. And once again, I thank the management and thank the senior principal and my good friend Srimati Lakshmi Prabha for inviting me and to be the guest of honor here and to share few of my thoughts here with you. And I deem it a great privilege to be amongst with you all here today evening. And on this auspicious day of Purnima, thank you once again. Thank you all. Let me end with a beautiful quote of Abdul Kalam, Dr. Abdul Kalam, the former president of India. Learning gives creativity. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking leads to knowledge. Knowledge makes you great. I think that is what PVM is doing. Thank you once again. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for an enlightening speech.
Next, I heartily welcome our esteemed chief guest, Sri Hemant Choudhary, sir, chairman of Doodle Blue Innovations Private Limited, to address the gathering.
Respected senior correspondent Sri Surendraji, special guest Sri P.G. Subramaniam, other dignitaries, trustees, staff of the school, my dear parents and students and guests. What a wonderful setting we have. This open air, January, with a full moon, enjoying the pleasant breeze. And after listening to such a wonderful report made by the senior principal, it's given, so much of insight as to how well you are doing. Thank you, madam. Yeah. Namaste. I'm grateful to this opportunity. About a few months ago, when the correspondent Sri Surendraji, a dear friend of mine, requested to address the students on a suitable occasion, and I'm happy to be here to address this gathering of the school staff and students of Prasanotsav Vidya Mandir on the occasion of the Prasanotsav, which is being held over the years. To be able to establish a school of such repute within a short frame of time deserves kudos to the management, the principals, and the wonderful staff. May you all continue to grow from strength to strength. I'm happy to note the awards and achievements of the students in the various fields. I congratulate the students on their hard work and motivation to make this school one of the finest in the district. After all, the outcome of the school is in its ability to produce students of high caliber and putting them on a platform which enables them to access higher education due to the strong foundation laid here in their alma mater. Today, what determines the future of every citizen of tomorrow is their foundation of good knowledge, good values, and their ability to adapt to situations by allowing them to think what is best and pursue their dreams to achieve greatness in whatever fields they choose. Fortunately, all of you are now studying in an era of immense possibilities. Today, a graduating student does not have to think just about engineering or medicine or becoming a chartered accountant or a lawyer or a few more avenues only which were available a few decades ago. India has seen tremendous growth in the past 3 decades. This has further accelerated due to the advent of technology and better governance. Endless avenues are available to pursue your ambition to become a significant, successful citizen. Today, you will have to learn to deal with choices. There is sheer abundance of career paths, educational institutions, plethora of cities to study, work, or become an entrepreneur, and finally, a multitude of vocations one may like to work towards. When I studied engineering in the 70s through the 80s, you could count the number of engineering colleges on your fingers. Nowadays, there are hundreds to choose from, and you will have to choose wisely after doing careful research. Today, India is developing a vast network of roads and infrastructure, enabling you to work or study from even smaller towns, which offer you better prospects and room for all if you can put in some hard work. The digital infrastructure keeps you updated with the rest of the world. A connected world offers you so many choices that it can be bewildering. That is where a good foundation becomes so essential. The ability to think out of the box and question what needs you can fulfill for the rest of mankind will help you to carve out a niche for yourself. While all of you cannot be toppers in your class, all can be winners for sure. Of course, the harder you work will differentiate your choices and widen your horizon exponentially. The school phase in your life is probably the most wonderful time you will ever enjoy. Thanks to your parents, the teachers, and your classmates, your character will be molded for the rest of your lives here. You will be able to focus single-mindedly on education, develop friends for life, and hone up your skills through voracious reading, practicing extracurricular activities, which will make you a well-rounded individual. I have some simple tips for you. If you can imbibe them, you will enjoy a better quality of life. I was happy to see the mention of how they train students to become smart on money matters. Learn to manage your money. I understand as a student you may not have much money. Learn to live within your means. Learn money management skills while you're still young. No matter what field of study you will enter, learn to spend, save, invest, or give with a bit of risk. Learn to account the money. Most businesses fail to scale up due to the fact that the entrepreneurs fail in money management. Learn to ask for help. Don't be ashamed or shy to do so. A library, Google, teachers, or your parents and friends are good sources. Later in your life, you will even have to pay to get advice from consultants, but believe me, that will set you apart from the rest. Learn to organize yourself by writing things down or using tools to remind you of what you need to accomplish. Exercise regularly. It was so fascinating to see the yoga students display. Exercise is good for your body and your brain. So if you think you don't have time to exercise, you actually don't have time not to exercise. Exercise will make you a healthier and more effective student. Remember that to accomplish much, you need to enjoy a good quality of life, which comes with good sleep and exercise, apart from eating right and avoiding stuff not aligned to your principles or priorities. Don't expect to become an educated person just by going to school. School is a crucial part of your education, but it's just one part. Why? Because there are many skills you won't master through formal education. I know the school is trying to develop a number of extracurricular activities, but keep in mind, there are certain skills like persuasion, negotiation, design thinking, adaptive thinking. Take a proactive approach towards learning these type of skills through these must-read books for students, videos, online courses, and real-world experiences. Looking successful is different from being successful. Looking successful is about prestige, popularity, status, and accomplishments. Being successful is about purpose, relationships, character, and contribution. As a student, ensure that you're working towards being successful, not just looking successful. Focus on progress, not perfection. There's no such thing as a perfect student. After all, We are all flawed human beings. If you aim to achieve perfection, you'll be disappointed and you may lose motivation. On the other hand, if you focus on progress, you'll realize that getting better is its own reward. This is the key to being an effective and a fulfilled student. Of course, the tips I have given are not exhaustive. There are plenty more, and I'm yet to learn many of them. We have to be a constant learner and have an open mind to keep absorbing the best around and then putting it to practice. I'm so delighted to see that all of you show tremendous love and respect towards your teachers and your parents. Your smiles, your faces reveal this very well. Show your appreciation to your teachers and parents and you will get even more blessings from them. Remember that in life there are no shortcuts. This applies to grades, relationships, career, character, and more. If you want to go somewhere meaningful and rewarding in life, there are no shortcuts. Be patient and trust in the God above and in your capabilities. It is never too early to learn how you can contribute. I saw the outreach program and so happy to see that students are already exposed to contributing. Don't wait until you are older. Make the effort to find someone whom you could help even today. This will make your presence on earth a meaningful place. This will also lay the foundation for you to leave a legacy behind and become a role model for others. I wish you all a brilliant future. May you all have abundant energy to carry out your plans and keep good health always. Finally, be grateful to all those around you and especially your parents, teachers and elders. Thank you very much. Sathyameva, Jayate.
The reward of a thing well done is having done it. However, we would be falling short of a duty if we do not recognize a thing well done and encourage it.
I'd like to call upon Ms. Jonita ma'am to announce the names of prize winners.
If you believe in yourself and have dedication and pride and never quit, you will be a winner. The price of victory is high, but so are the rewards. We are here to witness and appreciate the students who had put their sincere efforts and won by their performances. Co-curricular awards. Totally 6 CCA awards curricular activities were conducted grade-wise in the academic year 2022-23 under different categories such as Tint Your Shirt, stand-up comedy, crossword, album making, etc. The secured marks in each CCA were consolidated and maximum scorer is awarded as Multi-Talent Award. The clubs of PVM or Blossom Literary Club, Thirunyana Sambandar Club, Ramanujam Club, Inventura Club, Smart Kids Club, Eat Right Club, Feel Fit Club, Rhythm Club and Interact Club. The activities were conducted and overall marks were consolidated and awarded as Smart Pro Award. Olympiad exams promote the learning competency and skills among the students. English, Math and Science Olympiad exams level 1 and 2 were conducted. Mr. Hemant Chodia, Chairman, Doodle Blue Innovation Private Limited, and I request our special guest Sri P.G. Subramanian, Principal, Bhavans Rajaji Vidyashram, Chennai, to honor our awardees of this academic year 2022-23. I request our Honorable Correspondent Mr. Surendra Kumar Sir and Senior Principal Mrs. Lakshmi Prabha Ma'am and also Ms. Rupa Ma'am, Principal of Prasan Vidya Balamandir, to join with our guests to honor our children with certificates and shields. Here comes Multi-Talent Award. Rakshita of 6A receives Multi-Talent Award. Abhirami GS of 6B receives Multi-Talent Award. Parents, kindly give a big round of applause to the students. Jitesh Madhav of grade 6C receives Multi-Talent Award. He also receives Science Star Award. Monish M of grade 6D receives Multi-Talent Award. Satish Kumar KR of grade 7A receives Multi-Talent Award as well as Smart Pro Award. Kanishka M of grade 7B receives Multi-Talent Award. Roshini GP of grade 7C receives Multi-Talent Award. Parents, kindly put your hands together for the children. Jasmida D of grade 7D receives Multi-Talent Award. Pranavan MSA of grade 8A receives Multi-Talent Award as well as Smart Pro Award. Yafia K of grade 8B receives Multi-Talent Award as well as Smart Pro Award. Dear parents, dear audience, we need your encouragement. Laksh of grade 8C receives Multi-Talent Award. Madhu Rakshani of 9A receives Multi-Talent Award as well as Smart Pro Award. Achya of grade 9B receives Multi-Talent Award. Harish D of 9C receives Multi-Talent Award. Srinidhi of 10A receives Multi-Talent Award. Bhavana of 10B receives Multi-Talent Award as well as Smart Pro Award. Vishnu R of grade 11A receives Multi-Talent Award. Lokesh Kumaran of grade 11B receives Multi-Talent Award. Dear audience, please cheer up. Rishiko of 12A receives Multi-Talent Award. Divya D of grade 12B receives Multi-Talent Award. Tanya Shri of grade 6A receives Smart Pro Award. Krishi of grade 6B receives Smart Pro Award. Varnika of grade 6C receives Smart Pro Award. Srimadi of grade 6D receives Smart Pro Award. Rudy of grade 7B receives Smart Pro Award. Dear audience, kindly cheer up for the winners. Joshika of grade 7C receives Smart Pro Award. Sanjay SK of grade 7D receives Smart Pro Award. Jerusha of grade 8C receives Smart Pro Award. Amrita of grade 9B receives Smart Pro Award. Eril Maller of grade 9C receives Smart Pro Award. Dashna Shri of grade 10A receives Smart Pro Award. Abdul Aslam of grade 7A receives Math Wizard Award. Joshita RB of grade 7A receives Math Wizard Award. Mavisha Shakti of grade 7A also receives Math Wizard Award. Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you, dignitaries. Over to MC.
It's a life worthwhile. We are proud to give the service awards to our loyal teachers who render their service with passion and loyalty.
Now, I request our respected senior principal, Mrs. Lakshmi Prabha ma'am, to call out the teacher awardees. And I request our correspondent, Mr. Surendra Kumar sir, to felicitate our teachers.
So I start with the 10-year service awards. I also request our correspondent sir to be there to felicitate the teachers. Not only teachers, all our staff members. First I call upon Miss Lakshmi. If something went wrong, she is kind and sturdy, and it is very rare to find such a jodi. She is a good chemistry teacher, firm with equations, and her chemistry with any around is also kept in good equations. From a primary to a higher secondary teacher, she is now the vice principal of PVM. So you can guess who the teacher is. The next one. Shadabdi has the superpower to move fast. So this teacher is like the lightning that crossed. Cheering is never a challenge for her, for cheer fears to compete with her. Rama Devi, may we have you on the stage. Fresher, she entered our school and now she is one of the top team member. Commendable to mention is that she holds the wood badge, one of the most prestigious for a guide captain. The teacher with a fresh smile, the teacher who can win love over any, the teacher who dresses up with shine. Rinki, you are supposed to come on the stage. The teacher who loves to pose, the teacher who relishes every bite. So we cannot take any sweet without Rinki. A teacher padhate hai hamara desh bhasha. Thank you, Rinki. Over to the 5-year service awards. May I call upon Kavita V. The unique quality that is supreme is her love for children that continues even in her dream. Love all is quite possible to achieve. With Kavita, to be loved is also made inevitable. By the quality of adhesion, because she is a physics teacher, she can touch and turn students for progression. Gajalakshmi, a teacher who is sincere, a teacher who has a lot of fanfare. She can gel with everyone, she can work for all with fun. Determination is her strength. She built her stature in full length. Gem, she stays like a stem, to the school and students. Multitask is like a simple task. She extends her hands to what the need demands. Teaching subjects can change, yet she remains unchanged. So she'll be able to take any subject, any class. So we use her multi-purpose. Thank you, Divya. Jayam, she carries smiles to miles. She has the love for all and everyone in turn likes her. She can reach the students more than she teach. When she knocks the door, sure we will have some moments to cheer more. May her enthusiasm stay forever and blossom. Last but not the least, I call our conductor Venkatesan for completing 5 years of service. So, నాకు వెంకటేశ్న పతి క్యాంపస్ ఇన్ఛార్జ్ కిட்ட கேட்டபோது அவர் சொன்ன என்னன்னா அவர் இது வரைக்கும் பேசினதே ஒரு 100 வார்த்தை தான் ஸ்கூல் சேர்ந்ததுலேருந்து. அடுத்தது எந்த வேலையாக இருந்தாலும் அவர்கிட்ட சொல்லலாம். ஈவன் இன் கோவிட் டைம் அவர் கண்டக்டர்லேருந்து செக்யூரிட்டியாக மாறி இருந்தார். அதே மாதிரி எனி ஜாப் in school he is ready to take up. Congrats Venkatesan. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Let us be grateful to the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. Gratitude creates the most wonderful feeling. May we call Sanjana of 12B to express the words of gratitude.
Good evening to our most valued honorable chief guest, Sri Hemant Chodia, chairman of Doodle Blue Innovations Private Limited, and our special guest, Sri P.G. Subramaniam, principal, Bhavans Rajaji Vidyashram, Chennai, and all present here. It's my privilege to propose vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of those who really work hard to make this annual day celebration happen. I, Sanjana of 12B, on behalf of Prasanotsav Vidya Mandir and the entire fraternity of institution, first of all, I extend my sincere thanks to Almighty God for making today's event a resounding success. With His blessings and grace, we are able to make this event what it was. On behalf of my school, I extend my really hearty vote of thanks to our honorable chief guest, Sri Hemant Chodia, chairman of Doodle Blue Innovations Private Limited. We take immense pleasure in thanking our special guest, Sri P.G. Subramaniam, Principal, Bhavans Rajaji Vidyashram, Chennai, who spared time to grace the occasion. Today we had an opportunity to hear your thoughts, and your thoughts are surely going to encourage us in our future events. Your thoughts have enlightened our minds and have shown us a new path. A special mention of thanks to our correspondent, Mr. Surendra Kumar sir, our trustee, Mr. Jitendra Kumar sir, for their consistent effort. We extend our sincere thanks to KC Prasanotsav Memorial Educational Trust for participating with us in this event. With great sense of appreciation, we thank our Honorable Senior Principal, Mrs. Lakshmi Prabha ma'am, being the catalyst who inspires us and stands as a pillar of power. We thank our respected Principal, Mrs. Rupa ma'am, lovable Vice Principals, Mrs. Malini ma'am and Mrs. Lakshmi ma'am for their untiring efforts. I extend my heartfelt thanks to all the staff members for their enormous cooperation within the organization of this gala event. My gratitude goes to all the parents and well-wishers for your rock-solid support system and encouragement. Our gratitude to all the speakers for gracing the occasion and sharing their opinion today. I would also like to thank the people who worked behind the scenes to make this annual day celebration happen. And also to our campus in charge, Mr. Srinivasan sir, for his enormous support. And our technical arrangement team, stage setting, lighting arrangement team, and our supporting staffs. Finally, I would like to express my sense of gratitude to our volunteers. Your work has contributed to the success of this event. Once again, I would like to thank you all with a feeling of gratitude and joy. Thank you.
Now I request our honorable dignitaries to be seated amongst the spectators and enjoy our cultural programs on the theme of Sathyameva Jayate.
with a journey on a theme. Learn to lead, seeds on a land. TVM, sprouted with a clear vision in our hand. Oh.
படிக்கற்களாய் மாற்றி அடியெடுத்து வைத்தோம் அடுத்தாண்டில் ஆண்டுகள் நகர்ந்து செல்ல நம்பிக்கை செடியாய் பறந்தோம் மக்கள் மனதில் நின்றோம். பிரசன் வித்யா மந்திர் எங்கள் பிரசன் வித்யா மந்திர், பிரசன் வித்யா மந்திர் எங்கள் பிரசன் வித்யா மந்திர். தமிழ் மொழி இலக்கிய மன்றம் அமைத்தோம், இசை பரதமும் யோகாவும் சொல்லிக் கொடுத்தோம். சாரண சாரணிய சங்கம் அமைத்தோம், இதை உபதேச நற்கருத்தை நெஞ்சில் விதைப்போம். பல ஆண்டு பயணம் என்பது பசுமையாய் நினைவில் வருகிறது. முதலாண்டு விதையாய் விழுந்தோம், முழு மூச்சாய் துளிராய் எழுந்தோம். குறுஞ்செடி விதையாய் இருந்த பள்ளி பெரும் குன்றென உயர்ந்தோங்கி வளர்ந்த பள்ளி. சூழலை மறுத்த பள்ளி என்று தாய்மையின் கருவை குறித்த பள்ளி. பிரசன் வித்யா மந்திர் எங்கள் பிரசன் வித்யா மந்திர், பிரசன் வித்யா மந்திர் எங்கள் பிரசன் வித்யா மந்திர்.
Branches of the tree expanded into two, but the vision is the same path our only two. From the first step to the many steps, simplicity, sincerity, and hard work is our strength.
பல ஆண்டு பயணம் என்பது பசுமையாய் நினைவில் வருகிறது. முதலாண்டு விதையாய் விழுந்தோம்.
It's a part of a mantra from Holy Scriptures. It was adopted as the national motto of India on 26 January 1950 when the day India became a republic.
We hope you will love this evening as our team made a handful of various programs to keep you thrilled and entertained. Now, our rockstars of PVM are ready to rock with a colorful performance on the theme of Sathyameva, Jayate.
Followers of Satya are sitting in a garden discussing the previous day's learning. They see 6 people named Kama, Krodha, Mada, Moha, Lobha and Matsarya entering the garden who are bound in chains yet are joyful.
Look at these people, Niti, how they are bound and yet they seem joyful. Yeah, it's weird. I wonder who they are.
They are all ignorant people bound by the spells of Mithya.
Mithya?
I am the great Mithya. I can mesmerize anyone and make them fall for me in no time. Black is my color and they have no fear. Not you, Satya, but me, the Mithya, attracts people.
I am Satya. Remember me, of white color, cheerful, serene and peaceful. I am looked up as a great virtue. Not much noise, but my work will be seen and felt by all. And Mithya, it is not my job to attract anyone, but to be available, to be followed by the one.
What is the use when you have less people taking up the choice to be with you? If I contest, I'm sure to win any election.
Winning is not my goal, but permanent happiness is what I give to the one who chooses to stay with me.
No pleasure, only pressure. No gain, but only pain. If you have the courage, come for a competition. Let us go for a journey together with our beloved ones. The end will decide who stays with whom. Are you ready for the game? If you win, I'll disappear forever. If I win, assure me you will join my slave community.
Challenges can be taken, changes can be seen. Times have proved that I am constant. Yes, Satya means constant. Do you want to compete? Here we go. I don't go for any fight. Yet, when challenged and called, I don't miss to prove.
Wow, Matsarya, we had so much fun yesterday. Who cares whether it troubled anyone?
If we keep on thinking of what will happen, whether it is good or bad, then how can we enjoy it? Satya, why are Mithya's followers bound? Will they ever become free?
They are bound by the deeds of their own actions. Once they realize this truth, they will be free from bondage.
No! Don't! These statues are touch-talk tales. They will come to life and they will make you unhappy like Satya's followers. Now, follow me.
माता, मुझे पिताजी के दुख का कारण कहो ताकि उसका निवारण हो।
महाराजा दशरथ ने मुझे एक बार 2 वरदान दिए थे। मुझे जो कुछ अच्छा लगा वही मैंने मांगा। इधर तो पुत्र का स्नेह है और उधर वचन। राजा इसी धर्म संकट में पड़ गए हैं। यदि तुम कर सकते हो तो राजा की आज्ञा का पालन करो और इनके कठिन कलेश को मिटाओ।
माता, सुनो, वही पुत्र भाग्यशाली है जो माता पिता के वचनों का पालन करे। कहिए, आपका वरदान क्या है?
मैं चाहती हूँ कि राज अभिषेक भरत का हो और तुम 14 वर्ष वन में रहो।
माते, वह जो हमेशा सच्चाई का पालन करते हैं, वह गलत वचन नहीं देते। अपना वचन निभाना निश्चित रूप से एक महान व्यक्ति की निशानी है। पिता का वचन अवश्य पूरा करूंगा। प्राण जाए पर वचन न जाए। रघुकुल की रीति की रक्षा और माता पिता की आज्ञा का पालन जैसा दूसरा धर्म कोई भी नहीं है। धर्म सत्य में ही समाया हुआ है और ये संसार सत्य द्वारा ही चल रहा है। भरत को राजगद्दी दी जाए। मैं आजीवन चला जाऊंगा। मेरे लिए तो जैसा राज सिंहासन वैसा ही है।
Interesting. Matsarya, would you like to give a try on it?
Karna, I have come to beg a favor of you. Don't turn me away empty-handed. You are not a charioteer's son, but of royal birth. So cast aside the insults that have been your lot and come where they all are, your 5 brothers.
Mother, Duryodhana gave me a subtle identity. Will it be right to abandon him now? I will fight from Kaurava's side. When no one stayed by my side, Duryodhana helped and he made me the king. Now if I forget his help at this crucial time and if I come to Pandava's side, that will be adharma, cheating.
Karna, please return to Pandavas and be the elder brother. You will enjoy what you have lost all these years. If you choose to return, you would be the king and you would enjoy all the wealth.
Mother, how can I betray who supported me during the question of my lineage? I won't do that. I know I will die, but I will follow my dharma by helping my close friend Duryodhana. I will not hesitate to give away my life if Duryodhana wants. Duryodhana gave me all the respect and treated me as a king.
Karna, please listen to my words and come along with me.
I am loyal to Duryodhana, who recognized my valor and in turn I have given him the word, and I cannot switch sides. I believe Dharma is about respecting the people who cared and nurtured. I owe my allegiance to Duryodhana. I ask for your forgiveness for not being able to abide by you.
Hey guys, it's my turn.
அறவழியில் செல்லாத கொற்கை நகர மன்னனே, என் கணவன் கள்வன் அல்ல. என் சிலம்பை விற்று அதில் வரும் பணத்தை கொண்டு வணிகம் துவங்கவே என் சிலம்பை விற்க வந்தான். என் கால் சிலம்பில் இருப்பவை மாணிக்கப் பரல்கள்.
என்னுடைய அரசியின் சிலம்பில் இருப்பவை முத்துப்பரல்கள்.
மேலோட்டமாக பார்க்காமல் யாரிடத்தில் குற்றம் என நடுவுநிலை பொருந்தி ஆராய்ந்து செய்வதே நீதிமறையாகும். தாங்கள் நீதியை தவறவிட்டீர்கள் பாண்டிய மன்னா.
கல்வனை கொன்றது கடுங்கோல் அன்று, அரசனது கடமை.
தங்கத்தின் தன்மையை உரைக்கல்லில் உரைத்து பார்த்துதான் அறிந்து கொள்வார்கள். அதுபோல்தான் நாட்டின் உண்மையின் தன்மையை அறிந்து கொள்வதற்கும் உரைக்கல் தேவைப்படுகிறது. உண்மை நெடுநாள் உறங்காது. உண்மை ஊமை இல்லை. உண்மை காலம் கடந்தாலும், ஏன் காரியமே முடிந்தாலும் வெளிப்பட்டே தீரும். இதோ பாருங்கள் அந்த உண்மையை.
ஐயோ, என்னால் இம்மரபு மாசுபட்டது. கெடுக என் ஆயுள். கண்ணகி, உன் கணவன் கள்வன் அல்ல. ஆராயாமல் அவசரத்தில் கொன்று வருகிற அவனை என்று ஆணையிட்ட நானே கள்வன். தமிழே, தாயகமே, என் தாயே, என்னை மன்னித்து விடம்மா.
அரசே, அரசே, நீதி தவறியதால் வளைந்த செங்கோலை உங்கள் உயிரை கொடுத்து நிமிர்த்தி விட்டீர்கள். அரசே, நிமிர்த்தி விட்டீர்கள்.
It's nice to see we have God themselves in human form, who live just not for their fame and name, but for Dharma.
Come on, you slow coaches. Name, fame, Dharma. What are you foolishly talking about? Where did you get strangled?
We were discussing a few points that we learned from you yesterday. We have some questions. Can we ask you now?
Asking questions is in a way a good learning. I'm glad you were discussing what you learned. It is important to have a follow-up of learnings. That's okay. Ask me what it is.
Being truthful and keeping up the promise was the session we had yesterday. Can you tell us a story on how being truthful keeps one in the good path always? We are eager to listen.
Oh, that's wonderful. You have an opportunity to witness the story rather than I tell you. I'm taking you to a nearby kingdom to show you a person who is truthful and honest.
Once there lived a king. He was very wealthy, respected, wise, and intelligent. The king had everything, yet he solely lacked one thing. The king didn't have any child. For the same reason, he used to stay upset all the time. One day, the king and the minister go for a walk, and then...
My king, I have a concern with me for a few days. Can I ask you?
Yes, my minister. You are my mentor and guide. Feel free to share your thoughts.
After you, who will help the throne? The time has come to find a worthy successor of yours. I feel this kingdom that you have ruled should go into the right hands.
You are very right, minister. I am actually getting old. I have to find a successor for this kingdom as soon as possible. I have an idea and I shall share it with you.
Over here, I have a message from the king. It's very important. The king will choose a successor. Those who are at the age of 15 to 18 can come to the court tomorrow at 10 a.m. and listen to what the king says.
This is a very special seed. I want all of you to plant it, take care of it, and come back after 3 months with what you have. Based on what you bring back, I will assess and choose the next emperor from amongst you.
No one can grow a more beautiful flower than me. I will hem this throne.
My king, please give me the seeds. I will also grow the plants well. The soil is infertile. I should replace it with different soil and plant the seeds again.
Hey Raman, your pot is still empty? Where is your flower, brother?
I couldn't plant the flower.
Looks like you don't know how to plant a flower. Don't worry. Why don't you go to the king with the empty pot? At least he will know you tried your best and your efforts had been true, and that there was no shame in showing that. My flower is so beautiful.
Your flower is nice, but mine is best.
Child, why you have come with an empty pot? Could you not grow anything? Where is your flower?
Forgive me, Your Highness. I tried my best. I gave it the best soil and manure I had, but the plant could not grow.
But why? Didn't you give enough water?
I tried everything, but the seeds stay the same.
Behold everyone, your new king. I gave everyone a seed. I instructed you to take the seed, plant it, water it and bring it back. But I gave roasted seeds which could never grow, just to see who amongst you is honest and could admit he or she had not been able to grow anything. Only this boy told the truth. I am sure he will rule this kingdom with truth and honesty.
Thank you, King.
Hey, it seems like there's a celebration for the new king. Let's watch.
mudani tatani tani tajin tajin tirana tajin tajin tirana mudani tatani tani tajin tajin tirana tani tom tatagata nari tatana nara tanadi alari galari tatagata tara tatagamam tani tatagatam tara din 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 takatana alari tom 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 takatana tani alari geeta dhuni ko takadhim nadr ke tatom naach rahe gori tani dai dai tatom tiragatum geeta dhuni ko takadhim nadr ke tatom naach rahe gori tani dai dai tatom tiragatum tani dai dai tatom tiragatum tani dai dai tatom tiragatum geeta dhuni ko takadhim niku takadhim.
Outing to the hill station. I told my parents that my teacher is taking me for a learning tour. When are we going?
You said so. I'm cleverer than you. I said I'm selected for game and I'm taken to an outdoor match. Haha, waiting to go.
Guys, cool. It's okay to enjoy things in life with a bit of lies. Once we are back, we can pacify your parents. And they will not be upset for a long time. They will take it up as, chalega, it happens.
Someone who has not lied even once in their lifetime? I feel it is impossible.
Possible, ever possible.
Vande
அயோத்தியை ஆண்ட ஹரிச்சந்திர மகாராச பிரபு சந்திரமதி என்ற மங்கைய மணந்து யோகிதாசன் என்ற பிள்ளைக்கு தந்தையாகவும் நாட்டு மக்களுக்கு நீ தவறா மன்னனாகவும் சீரும் சிறப்புமா வாழ்ந்து வந்தாரு.
வாழ்ந்து வந்தாரு.
ஹரிச்சந்திரன் தான் குடும்பம் தன்னாட்டு மக்கள்னு வாழ்ந்துட்டு வந்தப்ப வசிஷ்ட முனிவர் எப்பேற்பட்ட சூழ்நிலை வந்தாலும் பொய்யே சொல்ல மாட்டான் என் சீடன் சத்தியத்தின் மறுவடிவா இருப்பான்னு சொல்ல விஸ்வாமித்திர முனிவர் அந்த சத்தியத்தை எப்படியாவது மீற வைக்கிறேன்னு சொல்ல ஹரிச்சந்திரனுக்கு பல கொடுமைகளை கொடுத்தாரு.
ஐயோ, அப்புறம்
அந்த சோதனையில தன் நாட்டினை இழந்து தன் மனைவி மகனோட நாட்டை விட்டே வெளியேறாரு.
கொடுமையும் ஆளுகையா
ஐயோ பாவம், என்னடா கொடுமை இது, சத்தியத்துக்கே வந்த சோதனை.
அப்புறம் என்னாச்சு?
ஹரிச்சந்திரனை நாளெடுக்க வச்சு கடங்காரனாக்கி காசிவா நகரத்துல தன்னோட மனைவி மக்களை அடமானம் வச்சுட்டு போயிட்டாரு.
அப்படியா? எங்க போனாரு?
சுடுகாட்டுக்கு பிணம் எரிக்கிற வேலைக்கு போய் துன்பத்துக்கு ஆளானா ஹரிச்சந்திரன்.
ஐயோ பாவமே, யாருக்கும் வரக்கூடாத கொடுமை எல்லாம் அனுபவிச்சிருக்காரே.
அமுதா, அமுதா,
என்னன்னா?
நீ ஆத்து வேலை செய்ய பொம்மநாட்டி வேணும்னு கேட்டியோன்னா?
ஆமா.
இதோ பார், ஆள் கூட்டிட்டு வந்திருக்கேன்.
அப்படியாண்ணா? வாமா பொண்ணு, நீ போய் அந்த மாட்டுத் தொழுவத்தை சுத்தம் பண்ணிட்டு ஆத்து வேலையெல்லாம் செய். மசன்னு நின்னுட்டே இருக்காத, போ.
சரிங்கம்மா. டே அம்பி, நீ போய் காட்டுல தர்ப புல் பறிச்சுட்டு வா. சீக்கிரம் போடா குழந்தை.
சரிங்க ஐயா.
இப்படி தர்பை புல் பறிக்க போன யோகிதாசன் சர்ப்பம் தீண்டி இறந்து போக,
ஐயோ,
அந்த குழந்தைய தூக்கிட்டு சுடுகாட்டுக்கு போறா சந்திரமதி.
அடக்கடவுளே, அப்புறம்?
பெண்ணே, நீ யார்? இந்த இடுகாட்டில் என்ன செய்கிறாய்?
என் குழந்தை இறந்து விட்டான் ஐயா. அவனுக்கு ஈம சடங்கு செய்ய ஒருவரும் இல்லை. அதுதான் பெற்றவளுக்கு சடங்கு செய்ய வேண்டிய மகனுக்கு தாயே செய்யும் துர்பாக்கிய நிலைக்கு தள்ளப்பட்டேன். ஐயோ
ஐயோ, என்ன இது? என் தேவியின் குரல் போல் இருக்கிறது. பெண்ணே, எதுவாக இருப்பினும் கால் பணம், முழந்துண்டு, வாய்க்கரிசி எடுத்து வந்தால்தான் உன் மகனுக்கு ஈமச் சடங்கு.
என்னிடம் சல்லி பணம் கூட இல்லை ஐயா.
பொய்யுரைக்காதே. உன் கழுத்தில் இருப்பதை கொண்டு வரி பணம் கொண்டு வா.
தேவர்களுக்கும் மூவருக்கும் என் கணவனுக்கும் மட்டுமே தெரியும் என் மாங்கல்யம் இந்த சுடுகாட்டு புலையன் கண்ணுக்கு தெரிகிறதே. ஐயா, நீர் யார்?
நானா? ஒரு காலத்துல அயோத்தி ஆண்ட ராசா. ஆனா இப்போ சுடுகாட்டு ஆண்டைக்கு அடிமை.
ஐயனே, நீங்களா?
தேவி, நீயா? இறந்தது நம் யோகிதாசனா? என்ன செய்வேன் நான்? தேவி, நீ சென்று எப்படியாவது வரி பணத்தை மட்டும் கொண்டு வா. நான் இவனை பார்த்துக் கொள்கிறேன்.
அட இறைவா, உனக்கு கண்ணில்லையா? இந்த மகராசனை இப்படி இல்லாம சோதிப்பேன். அப்புறம் என்னாச்சு?
பணம் கொண்டு வர போன சந்திரமதி காசிராசனோட மகனை கொண்டுட்டான்னு கொலப்பலி சுமத்தி ராசக்கிட கூட்டிட்டு போக, அவரும் சந்திரமதிக்கு மரண தண்டனையை கொடுக்க சொல்லி உத்தரவு போட்டாரு. காவலாளிகளும் பலி கொடுக்க சுடுகாட்டுக்கு கூட்டிட்டு போக அங்க புலையனா இருக்கிற ஹரிச்சந்திரன் கிட்ட விட்டுடுறாங்க. அவரும் பலி கொடுக்க கத்தியே ஓங்க ஈசன் இறைவின் அருளால சந்திரமதி கழுத்துல பூமாலையா விழுந்தது.
அப்பப்பா, கேட்கவே படுபயங்கரமா இருக்கே.
இப்படி ஒவ்வொரு மனுஷனும் தன் கொள்கையை கடைபிடிக்கிறதுல எவ்வளவு சோதனைகள் வந்தாலும் தன்னோட நிலையை மாறாம இருக்கணும். சத்தியத்துக்கு அடுக்கடுக்கா சோதனைகள் வந்தாலும் கடைசியில ஜெயிக்கிறது சத்தியம் மட்டும்தான்.
பொருள் நிறைந்த மன்னவனே வாழ்கவே, இனநிதி வாழும் மக்கள் வாழ்க வாழ்கவே. சத்தியம் தவறாத நம் நாடு வாழ்கவே, பாரதம் செழிக்க பல்லு பாட்டு பாடவே. தானே தந்தா நானே தந்தா நானே தானே நா, தானே தந்தா நானே தானே தானே நா.
What a touching character Harichandra is. I am taken aback.
Among the 4 yugas, we are in the Kali Yuga, you all know. Any guess in which yuga Harichandra lived?
Treta Yuga?
You are absolutely right. Dates back to 10,000 years ago, approximately, and still we have the only one Harichandra who is the only example.
Such a great soul. Satya, can you give us some role models of today? I mean, at least in Kali Yuga. Those who were honest, simple and truthful.
Yeah, you can know them right through this show.
Punjab National Bank and Mr. Unni,
friend of the famous scientist Mr. Nambinarayan with us. I welcome you all, sir. Mr. Adikeshwaran, you have a memorable past with our former President Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Can you please share it with us?
Namaste all. It was an unforgettable incident, of course. Once Mr. Kalam had come to Erode to attend a function sponsored by Saubhagya in August 2014. On that occasion, we gave him a grinder as a gift. He refused to accept it, but said he needed one for his family and wanted to pay for it. He then sent a person to our shop with a check for Rs 4,850 dated August 25, 2014.
Oh, that is such a good deed. We were actually taken aback.
A month later, I received a call from Mr. Kalam's office asking why the check has not been deposited. Further, Kalam directed me to deposit the check to avoid returning the grinder. I did not want to let go of the treasure on my hands and decided to keep a copy of the check. I got it scanned and have framed it.
It's mind-blowing.
The very next day, I deposited the check and received a message from Mr. Kalam's office thanking me for doing so. Mr. Kalam is the greatest person I have ever met, and he was not a person who would receive any sort of favor from anyone.
Thank you, sir, for sharing such an incident that can inspire any. Stay attached to the duty but detached from the position. None other than Mr. Kalam would be the perfect role model. Next, we have the manager of Punjab National Bank with us. Sir, we came to know that there was a significant relationship between your bank and our former Prime Minister, Mr. Lal Bahadur Shastri. Can you please tell us about that?
Namaste. I feel honored to share this incident on this occasion. In 1964, Mr. Shastri applied to Punjab National Bank for a loan of Rs 5,000 in order to buy a Fiat car, which cost Rs 12,000 then, which was sanctioned in less than 2 hours. Mr. Shastri promptly summoned the bank officer who had sanctioned the loan to his office to enquire if the bank was equally prompt in sanctioning loans to other people. He advised the officer to be prompt in meeting the requirements of the bank's customers.
A man adhering strongly to the values.
Mr. Shastri passed away before he could pay back the loan. After his death, his wife, Mrs. Lalita Shastri, repaid the loan from the family pension. It is really very rare to see such people who are true to their self.
That's true. He is an example of greatness, and hence remember, even now, long after he was gone. And this is exactly what is making Lal Bahadur Shastri more revered person. Who's next? A close friendship that's going to speak from heart. Sir, you have travelled with Mr. Nambinarayan throughout his struggles against the injustice caused to him. Can you please share with us the experience, sir?
That was really a tough time for him. In 1994, Narayanan was accused of being a spy and leaking classified information of India's space program to 2 Maldivian intelligence officers, who then allegedly sold the drawing and documents of ISRO rocket engines to Pakistan. In 1996, the Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI) dismissed him of all charges, while the Supreme Court declared him not guilty in 1998. Come what may, Nambi did not give up. He patiently waited, yet fought for justice. On being asked about how he kept himself through the long trial and kept his spirit intact, Narayanan narrated he was out of his financial debt so much so that he argued in the court and felt like giving up many times. But it was the sheer willpower that kept him going. Narayanan revealed, you get frustrated, agitated and feel dreams being shattered. You can't get out of it easily.
That was really resolute determination of Mr. Nambinarayan that inspired the youngsters of India. Thank you so much for sharing such a valuable information, sir. Not just a few years,
but for 23 years to sustain and wait is unimaginable. Thank you all for being here and sharing the experience. A country like India that stands for values and culture. Not a few, but many live with us holding to integrity and right principles. Viewers, stay tuned to Coffee Conversation next week at the same time. We are sure to make every episode an inspiring one. Until then, this is Yafia signing off. Thank you, Jayate.
Let's support others' welfare and uphold strong moral standards.
வழியாக வந்த கண்ணுக்குட்டி கூட்டத்தை கண்டு
அறிந்ததை அறிந்த மன்னன் உண்மை யாதென்று கேட்டு அறிந்தான். தக்கிட்ட தக்கிட்ட தீம் தக்கிட்ட தக்கிட்ட தோம் தக்கிட்ட கிழதும் தாம் தக்கிட்ட தக்கிட்ட தீம் தக்கிட்ட தக்கிட்ட தோம் தக்கிட்ட கிழதும் தாம் தக்கிட்ட தக்கிட்ட தீம் தக்கிட்ட தக்கிட்ட தோம் தக்கிட்ட கிழதும் தாம் தக்கிட்ட தக்கிட்ட தீம் தக்கிட்ட தக்கிட்ட தோம் தக்கிட்ட கிழதும்.
Me too, but I'm fearful of my boss. Anytime we will be caught. Right now she is sleeping, so we slowly came here.
I too read a story last night and I feel the message is very strong. And here it begins.
Pranam Guruji, I want to grow up to be a good person. Please help me and advise me.
Son, I can only help you if you agree to do as I say.
Sure, Guruji, I agree.
Well then, you should take a pledge to give up one bad habit.
I have so many unwanted bad habits. Which one can I leave? Very confusing. I will not tell lies. Guru, I shall not lie from now on.
Well said, my son. God bless you.
How did you end up here?
I have come to rob the king's treasures.
Oh friend, we are both in it.
We shall share the treasure evenly.
Friend, see there are 3 large and sparkling diamonds here.
There are 3 gems here.
Let's take a diamond piece each and leave one for the king.
Oh friend, before we leave, can you share your address so we could partner again?
Your Majesty, the royal treasury has been stolen.
What? How can this happen? Shame on you all. Ministers, immediately investigate and report to me.
Oh yes, Your Majesty. This is the only thing left. It would go unnoticed by the king. I can have it all to myself. Your Majesty, the treasury is empty and everything is gone.
Come here, my soldiers. Here is an address. Fetch the person in this address and bring him to the court. Hey you, did you steal the treasury last night?
Yes, Majesty. I stole the treasury. I had a partner who was willing to assist me. We divided the treasury evenly and left a diamond for the kingdom.
Where is the diamond now? Did you confess and accept so easily?
I wanted to become a better person. My guru advised me to leave a bad habit. It was impossible for me to stop stealing. So I decided to stop telling lies and promised to him. Now I should follow the promise.
I am so impressed by you, Jagu. Can you find who I am? Your thief partner. You are the best one to be appointed as my minister.
Brother, my party also says one day you will be caught. If you lie, as you have to keep lying to hide one lie after the other, just as in the story of a boy.
காட்சி 1. இடம் பாண்டியன் வீடு.
டே பாண்டி, எழுந்துடா, ஸ்கூலுக்கு டைம் ஆச்சு.
மா காபி தாமா முதல்ல.
வெள்ளிக்கிழமை அதுமா வேலை நிறைய இருக்கு. எழுந்துடுறா முதல்ல.
என்னது வெள்ளிக்கிழமையா? ஐயோ, இன்னைக்கு பிசிக்ஸ் ரெக்கார்ட் சப்மிட் பண்ணணுமே. முடிக்காம போனா இன்டர்னல் மார்க் போயிடுமே. இன்னைக்கு மட்டும் எஸ்கேப் ஆயிட்டா இதோட அடுத்த வாரம் தான் கிளாஸ். அதுக்குள்ள முடிச்சிடலாம். என்ன பண்றது? மா இன்னைக்கு ஸ்கூல் லீவுமா. ஆனுவல் டே பார்ட்டிசிபென்ட்ஸ் மட்டும் தான் வரணும்னு நேத்தே சொன்னாங்கம்மா. நான் சொல்ல மறந்துட்டேன்.
நிஜமா லீவாடா இல்ல போய் சொல்றியா?
நிஜமா லீவு தாமா.
காட்சி 2. பள்ளி செல்லும் வழி.
ஏலே பாண்டி, என்னல நேத்து ஸ்கூலுக்கு போலையா? போலாச்சி, அம்மாவுக்கு உடம்பு சரியில்லை அதான். சரி மா போயிட்டு வரமா. பார்த்து போங்கல.
பாண்டி, பிசிக்ஸ் ரெக்கார்ட் முடிச்சிட்டியா? நேத்து சார் வரல, இன்னைக்கு கேப்பாருடா.
என்னது சார் வரலையா? சார் கிட்ட எப்படி சமாளிக்கிறது?
என்ன பாண்டி திடீர்னு டல்லாயிட்ட?
நானே பிசிக்ஸ் ரெக்கார்ட் முடிக்கலையே. சார் கேட்டா என்ன சொல்லலாம்னு யோசிச்சுட்டு இருக்கிறேன். இவன் வேற.
ஏ பாண்டி, நேத்து ஏன் வரல?
மழைக்கு காஞ்சிபுரம் மாவட்டம் பள்ளிகளுக்கு விடுமுறை சொன்னாங்கல்ல, செங்கல்பட்டு மாவட்டமும் லீவுன்னு நினைச்சு வரலடா.
டேய் பஸ் வந்துருச்சு, வாங்கடா.
பாண்டி, நேத்து பஸ்ல வரலையே.
ஊருக்கு போயிட்டேன் அங்கிள்.
என்னது ஊருக்கு போயிட்டியா? ஆச்சி கிட்ட அம்மாவுக்கு உடம்பு சரியில்லைன்னு சொன்ன.
ஐயோ, நான் எங்கடா அப்படி சொன்னேன்? உன் காதுல தான் தப்பா வந்துருச்சு. நொய்னு பேசாம போய் சீட்ல உட்கார்றா. விஷம் நண்பன்ற பேர்ல நம்ம மாட்டி மாட்டுக்குனே இருக்குதுங்க. சை முதல் யார்கிட்ட என்னன்னு போய் சொல்றது சீட்ல எழுதி வைக்கணும். பாண்டி, பிரசன் மேம், ஏன் நேத்து லீவு? பாண்டி, எனக்கு காய்ச்சல் மேம். லீவ் லெட்டர் எங்க? பேரண்ட்ஸ் ஊருக்கு போயிருக்காங்க மேம். நாளைக்கு தரேன் மேம். நாளைக்கு லீவ் லெட்டரோட வரணும். ஓகே மேம். நாளைக்கு எப்படி லீவ் லெட்டர் தருவ? சரி உட்காரு. எல்லாரும் பேஜ் நம்பர் 150ல இருக்க எக்ஸசைஸை கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணுங்க.
எஸ் மேம்.
டேய் பாண்டி, கையில என்னடா ஸ்மார்ட் வாட்ச், ரொம்ப அழகா இருக்கு.
தசரால வாங்கின டப்பா வாட்ச் இது. அப்படியா? எங்க மாமா என் பிறந்த நாளுக்கு கிஃப்டா கொடுத்தாங்கடா. 4000 ரூபாய் தெரியுமா?
டே கொஞ்ச நேரம் நான் கட்டிட்டு தரேன்டா.
இந்தா பத்திரம் தொலைஞ்சிச்சு, பாத்துக்கோ. பாண்டி, சார் கூட போ. ஓகே மேம். குட் ஆஃப்டர்நூன் சார்.
பாண்டியன், இந்த டர்ம் டெஸ்ட்ல 2 சப்ஜெக்ட்ல ஃபெயில். ஏன்?
நெக்ஸ்ட் டைம் நல்ல மார்க் வாங்குறேன் சார்.
ஸ்கூலுக்கும் ஒழுங்கா வர்றதில்ல. நேத்து கூட லீவ் போட்ட. ஏன் நேத்து லீவு?
மேம் கிட்ட என்ன காரணம் சொன்னேன் தெரியலையே.
என்ன பேப்பர் அது? ஏன் லீவுன்னு கேட்டேன். நாளைக்கு வரும்போது உங்க பேரண்ட்ஸை கூட்டிக்கிட்டு வா.
ஐயோ, மாட்டிக்கிட்டியா பாண்டியா?
என்ன அமைதியா இருக்க?
சார், பேரண்ட்ஸ் ஊர்ல இல்ல சார். வெளியூருக்கு ஒரு கல்யாணத்துக்கு போயிருக்காங்க சார்.
சரி, வந்த உடனே என்ன வந்து பார்க்க சொல்லு. இப்ப போ.
அப்பா, தப்பிச்சேன்டா சாமி. ஒரே ஒரு ரெக்கார்டு எழுத கஷ்டப்பட்டு ஸ்கூல் லீவுன்னு ஒரு பொய் சொல்லி அந்த பொய்யை சமாளிக்க ஒவ்வொருத்தர்கிட்டையும் ஒவ்வொரு பொய் சொல்லி யார்கிட்ட எந்த பொய் சொல்லணும்னு ஞாபகம் இல்லாம சீட்டை போட்டு அதுவும் அவசரத்துல கை கொடுக்காம ஐயோ பொய் சொல்லி இவ்வளோ கஷ்டப்படுறதுக்கு உண்மையை சொல்லி ஒரே வாட்டி அடி வாங்கிட்டு போறதே பரவாயில்ல போலையே. இனிமேல் பொய் சொல்றதையே விட்டுட போறேங்க. நன்றிங்க, எல்லாருக்கும் போயிட்டு வரேங்க.
But it is not permanent, nor does happiness last forever. The path of good seems to be difficult challenging at times, yet it takes one to permanent happiness.
Oh, what are you doing? Don't listen to her. Follow me if you want to have real fun.
No, we now know that you first give pleasure and then pain. But following Satya may be challenging. But we will have pleasure with gains at the end.
Go, all go. I may be alone now, but very soon I'll find followers again. Ha ha ha. Be careful, I'm coming. Adharma always prevails.
Maybe Mithya, you will. But remember that wherever adharma grows and sins occur, even God will descend to preserve the truth, as Lord Krishna has said. Truth always triumphs. Sathyameva Jayate.
Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirбhavati bharata abhyutthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya च दुष्कृताम् धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे.
A big thank you to each one of you who made my school. Let me thank all the students who are not only good at academics but also in extracurricular activities. We value you every moment that you stay in this temple of learning.